Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. With great marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to create a beautiful online presence. Look, you can see his kitty spit on the coochie pot. Hey guys. Robert, we have to go get pet food.
Oh shit, that's right.
Robert. Crazy. Oh my god, this thing is so heavy. It's like, what the hell?
It's not picking up from here?
No!
Oh, it's because it's still kind of...
This video is just going to be me unboxing Apple products.
What? Thank you, Robert.
Happy birthday.
What? Oh my god. Whoa.
I feel like I should keep this thing.
Why?
I don't know. This is the new iPad Pro that just came out, and I have an Apple Pencil too. Oh, I didn't get myself a case.
Oh,
I have to buy a case. But yes, I'm so excited for this. I can't believe this is some people's job to just do unboxing videos. Oops. Ooh, there's a magnet thing in the back. I've had so much trouble like getting a nice iPad case for my other one.
He bit my toe.
Rover's like, where's my Apple stuff? It's so slender. This one feels like all matte, and then this one feels all plasticky. I know, I can't believe I live this lifestyle now. Set my Face ID. Today is my birthday, and I went to the Apple store just to pick up my iPad. I treated myself to the new iPad Pro. It's the M2 chip. And I've been holding off for the longest time because I've been really needing to upgrade my iPad because it's super laggy. But I knew that the new Pro was coming out soon, so I just held off until then. And I'm so excited to have a new iPad now because genuinely, like, I really needed one. Because my old one was just not working very well. But when we went to the store, Robert surprised me and picked up an iMac. And I was so shocked. I'm still shocked. He is just such an amazing partner, and I feel really grateful to have an iMac. I didn't think I would own one of these for like the next 2 years. Like I think I was gonna treat myself to one like 2 or 3 years down the line. So I'm pretty shocked, but also really grateful that I have this. Shaping up to be a pretty nice birthday. So I thought we would just do like a little haul of things I got today while we're showing things. So I got some ceramics tools and stuff that I've been wanting from Blick. I lost my wooden knife, so I just got one of these. I really want to use these to trim off the excess of my pots, so got this. I've also been really wanting some soft rubbers, like these little kidneys, so I got one of these. I like that this has the flat bottom too, so I can use it to make like a really nice flat edge on my pots. And then lastly, I got some two underglaze colors. I got a brown and a yellow. I feel like I'm slowly building up my underglaze collection, so you'll definitely see me use these to paint in this video. And then when I got home, I had this random package, and it turned out to be from Jisoo, because I ordered some stuff from her shop update a few weeks ago. So she gave me one of the little bunnies. Thank you so much, Jisoo, if you're watching this. Look how cute this is! Jisoo is like a design god and made this too. Like this is so freaking cute. I got this Shrek washi tape, which I think is so funny. So funny. I'm so excited to use this. I really don't remember what I ordered, so. Oh gosh, there's the Sniff and Scratch. Oh my goodness. This Frog and Toad sticker is so cute. I love this. I got these Patreon rewards. Have a good poop. So funny. Love it! Oh, thank you, Jisoo. Love it. You know I'm putting these up immediately. Wow, beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This print is gorgeous. Wow, so well done. Thank you so much, Jisoo.
The Meals pants, right?
Yeah, it's a Meals pants. It's so clear. You're right. I didn't really notice the difference until we put on the video. It's like almost too clear. It's like so sharp. My eyes are like, whoa. How did they do that?
The colors are really nice though.
Yeah. Cosmo's already got his paw up. Sit, Rover, sit. 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 Paw. Paw. Good boy. Alright, Cosmo, now you get up. And paw. Paw, paw, Cosmo. Good boy. Good boy. Before we go any further, I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Squarespace. Thank you so much, Squarespace, for being such a longtime supporter of my channel. Squarespace can help you build a beautiful website. They can help you run your online business. If you want to have a blog, a portfolio, if you run like a small business and you want someplace to have all your information, if you have a podcast, if you're a writer, like really whatever needs you have for a website, Squarespace has got you covered. I know a lot of you are artists as well. It's great to have a portfolio that stands apart from Instagram so you can have kind of a more professional place to direct people if they want to work with you. Back in the day when I did personal commissions, I had this whole page of like all of my previous commission slots. I had another button that connected to my frequently asked questions, just so it was really easy for people to know like how to commission me. I do realize like we're all on social media these days. Instagram's super important for discoverability, but it's nice to have your own site that you can direct people to. It's also very very professional. I feel like clients really appreciate that. I highly recommend Squarespace. If you want to try it out, you can go to squarespace.com. And then when you're ready to launch, you can go to squarespace.com/MeganWang for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much, Squarespace, and let's get back to the video. Yesterday was my birthday. I had so much fun. We did so much stuff. We got brunch in the morning, and then we went shopping for some art supplies. I went like into this thrift store I really like. And then we picked up my iPad. Then Robert surprised me with the iMac. So it's just pretty much like a whirlwind. And then after I played with all my new devices for a while, we went to Trader Joe's, and I got a bunch of my favorite snacks. I tried tin fish, because I'm seeing all the girlies on TikTok eat tin fish. It was a really wonderful day. Then Robert and I got like a really nice Japanese dinner. I got like a bento box. He got uni pasta. And it was just a really, really lovely birthday. And also thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday. I really appreciate you. Yeah, so I felt very loved. And today I've just been playing on my new iMac. I've been downloading like all my apps, like all my Photoshop stuff. The resolution is just so good. And the colors all seem really nice. And one of the benefits about having an iMac now is that like I have a color accurate monitor because when I was using my old monitor, it wasn't really color accurate. So I'd always have to pull out my laptop later on to kind of check my prints and my artwork and my videos to just make sure the colors weren't too distorted, because they do change slightly on different monitors. So it's nice to not have to do that. It's really fast as well. I can do like my Photoshop stuff, like everything on here. I'm gonna be most excited to test it out when I start video editing. My MacBook laptop works great for video editing. The M1 chip is just like really fast. But I'm kind of excited to see like how much faster and more efficient having the desktop is.
Say hi to your fans. Everyone loves you, but you never come on screen. It's always Rover hugging all the screen time.
Hi, it's Monday. I'm eating my breakfast. I want to gush about overnight oats really quickly. So I'm eating overnight oats. It doesn't look very appetizing. I saw this TikTok that was like, I'm in my gruel era, and it was just someone eating oatmeal, and I was like, that's me. I'm in my gruel era. But anyways, I have been loving overnight oats. I've always heard about them. My mom eats them, my sister eats them, but I for some reason just never thought to make it myself, and I was like, too much work, just don't want to. But for some reason, I think like a week or so ago, I just got inspired randomly, and I was like, I'm gonna try to make overnight oats and see how I like it, and I love it. I've just been experimenting with different kind of combinations. So I'll take like some old-fashioned oats, and then at first I was using almond milk, and then I tried oat milk, and then on my birthday we went to Trader Joe's and I got this pumpkin oat milk. It's called pumpkin oat beverage, and I've been using that for my overnight oats to kind of hydrate them, so they kind of have this like pumpkin-y fall taste to them, which is nice. I also got some chia seeds to kind of help with the fiber. I also put a little bit of cinnamon in them too. So, and then I mix it all up, and then I do different toppings. So last week I was really going for this wildflower honey that we got from the farmer's market plus blueberries, and that was so yummy. But this week I'm kind of on a different kick where I'm putting in strawberries and the same honey because I need the sweetness, and then almond butter. And it's just been really lovely. I love not having to cook in the morning. It does keep me a little bit more balanced throughout the day. I do have some blood sugar problems, so I just think this helps me keep like my levels a bit more stable, so by the time lunchtime comes around, I'm not really like spiking as much in my energy levels, and I'm just a bit more consistent. So yeah, my new recent discovery has been overnight oats.
Rover. Look here. Look here.
And you wonder where. Oh my god, Cosmo, you're here? But I'm really happy with it. Yes! It's gonna be quite a chill week because I have a lot of doctor's appointments scheduled this week. I'm seeing a doctor today. I'm gonna go get like a general checkup as well as a pap smear because I've never done that yet. Done and over with. And then I also am gonna get some blood work done as well just because I haven't, and I kind of just wanna see what's going on, you know? Today at least, I want to glaze my ceramics pieces. I want to like break out my sketchbook, take out my color pencils, and just really go in on what pieces I want to make. Are you trying to get on my lap? Oh, honey. Okay. You blend in with my dress, we match today, you know? That's like one of the first time he does that. Normally I'll pick him up and put him on here and he'll stay on his own, but this is the first time he was like, I want to sit on your lap. You're falling off, you need to get a better grip. I'm gonna do a bit of a chatty moment because I have a lot of like drawing and making footage. So yeah, what better time for a voiceover than now? So here I'm sketching out some ceramic forms. I have been realizing that I'm not really doing enough planning. I was in this like learning phase, but I feel like now I have a stronger skill set. So I'm kind of moving towards more of a making stuff and designing things phase. So I took the time out of my day to do some sketchbooking just to like come up with some glazing ideas because I have a lot of forms that need to be glazed. After this, you're gonna see me glaze a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it was really fun to like sketch out a bunch of stuff. I also wanted to chat about something else kind of related. I'm in a bit of a pickle right now. I am currently just kind of struggling with how to integrate ceramics into my practice. And I've talked about this before, but right now I'm kind of deciding like how to just keep making ceramics. Originally, I wanted so badly to have it be a part of my business and, you know, to have like the crux of my shop be ceramic ware. But I'm realizing just because of the studio that I can get to the how do I say this? The studio that I get to the easiest, like I don't really have any other options. This particular studio is super expensive. And I was crunching some of the numbers and I realized like, oh wait, like I'm gonna have to make like a lot of pots and a lot of things just to break even on the membership fee, as well as just like all the cost of supplies, like the clay, the underglaze, all of the tools, like it really adds up. So I just realized I'm gonna have to invest a lot of time and labor just to break even, which is obviously not a good business model. So yeah, it was kind of disappointing. I know like if I am able to like get a different studio and I can keep my costs a little lower, I can definitely make it, you know, a nice chunk of my business. But as of right now, I'm like, I don't know. So I guess the other option is just to have it as like a really nice hobby. And just sort of figure out how to sell enough to, you know, afford to make ceramics. But obviously it's not like what I wanted. I did want to like obviously make money off of it and have it be a part of, you know, my business. So yeah, definitely struggling with that right now. I have thought of designing a product that isn't too time consuming for me to make, but I'm able to make like a lot of units of it. Then I could sell for, you know, like $20 or $25, $30, and then have those products that are a bit easier for me to sell kind of comprise like, or kind of cover the cost of my membership and all that stuff. And then in turn, like making those easy to make products will help give me a little bit more time to invest in like trying some more advanced underglazing techniques, because ceramics is just so time consuming as well. So yeah, just trying to figure out how to make it work, trying to decide, you know, what to do, and also accept, you know, if I have to keep this as my like super expensive hobby, so be it. Because I genuinely have been having a lot of fun. I know they talk about like flow state a lot, and I have been feeling that a lot recently, because I've been kind of an art funk. I've talked about it before on here, but ever since starting ceramics, it's just like, it's such a new, refreshing thing to just like create something out of clay and come up with all these fun designs, because it's so much different than illustration. Because obviously like I am putting illustrations on the pots, but it's so cool to like come up with like super simple designs that look good on these forms, because I can't make them like too complex. because one, that would take a long time, but also I think this kind of style looks good for me. And obviously I know not everything I do has to be like financially motivated. Like obviously making money isn't like my only priority, but you know, I'm not rolling in it and like I wasn't born rich, so it's not like I just have the funds to casually do it. Like I have to fund it somehow, but it's also so time consuming. I need to have time for my other responsibilities. So yeah, right now I'm just figuring out how this can all work for me and I can keep on making ceramics because I genuinely have been enjoying it a lot. Okay, so I think I'm done painting. It's like 12:30 right now. Kind of on the fence about the design. I think I can make it better, but also I'm trying to be less of a perfectionist, so it is cute. I like the grid on the inside. I think it's gonna be really fun to eat food out of. And then on the edge, I made this like little lotus-y flower pattern. And I like this like grid thing at the bottom. You can't really see the grain. Let me turn the ISO down a little. You can't really see the grain. The grain's quite light, but it is going to fire darker, I believe. It's gonna fire to a color that looks like this, an olive. That's kind of the thing about ceramic glazing. It's like you don't really know what it's gonna look like. The other two cups I have, I didn't really invest as much time on them because the first one was quite time consuming. So I did like a very simple like butterfly little pattern. There's green on here too. You just, again, you can't see it because it goes on super light. But I'm excited to see what this looks like all done. And then lastly, I really like this cup, but I'm not crazy about this design. It's basically a really long cat. He's kind of smelling his own butt actually. But yeah, I think it is cute. I'm a little hesitant to see how it's gonna fire. I think I have to clean it up. There's a bit of a smudge under the eye there that I should clean up. So I got these mailers last week when I wasn't filming, and look how big they are. I went on the hunt for some mailers that could fit my 11 by 17 calendars because my calendars are gonna be really, really cool. So they're not gonna be folded. They're just gonna be one thing. You kind of will be able to flip the sheets like that, and it's going to be spiral bound, so I can't like fold them and put them in a mailer, so I had to buy special ones. They were a lot more expensive just because like they are quite large, but yeah, hopefully they hold my mailers, hopefully they hold the calendars quite well. This is what Rover does at night. He puts his little paws over there, goes up to the window, and just snoops on people.
You snooping?
Yeah. Begging for food. Cause mom. Look at the statue. Okay, tonight I will be making butternut squash pasta with a little bit of cheese in it, as well as some mushrooms that I'm gonna crisp up in some olive oil. I made this recipe like kind of on a whim a few weeks ago, where I had this leftover charcuterie sausage, and I was just like, what the hell, why don't I just cook with it? And I just tossed it in my pasta, and it just like, the fat rendered really nicely, gave like kind of a nice like bacony vibe. So the pasta actually ended up tasting a lot like carbonara, which I thought was like really interesting, just because, you know, it's not carbonara, it's butternut squash. So I hate him. I hate him.
admit my senses are much more finely tuned these days.
What is this you're talking about?
He's on a juice fence.
Why?
Just wanted to clean out the pipes, refocus the arteries. I want to get the healthy glow of someone who consistently goes to the gym.
Well, it looks like this is
Robert, dinner's ready. It looks pretty good. I'm excited. Do you want parm with it?
Good morning. It's actually almost noon, so it's not morning. I have to go to a dentist appointment in like 30 minutes. I picked up some of my bowls I threw my first week of classes, so they're not like my best work, but I'm still gonna glaze them anyways. Just because I feel like I'm getting a little bit too perfectionist with a lot of my ceramic work. I think I had the opposite problem my first time doing this, like back in January. I basically would just fire anything and everything, and I was just like, well, I can fix it later. And then I just ended up with like a bunch of things I just like didn't really like. I didn't have enough time to glaze. So this time around, I'm being very frugal about what I choose to fire. So if I throw something I'm not crazy about it, I'll just like crush it, and then I'll wedge it again and throw it into something else. But then I noticed I wasn't really saving anything. So I'm trying to like strike that balance. But I threw some bowls today that I'm quite proud of and I think have a really good shape, good construction. But these ones I think are okay, but I do like this shape. This is kind of my favorite shape to eat out of. I made it a bit larger, so I think it'll shrink into like the perfect dinner pasta plate thing. Good morning. It's bright and early. I slept really well last night, so I woke up super early. It's only 8:47, which is really early for me to be sitting down to work. And normally I take like a little morning walk right now, but I kind of decided because I have so many doctor's appointments that are in walking distance to me, I'm just gonna like walk there and have that be my walk. Why are both cats on my desk right now? Guys, what are you doing? I want to make little, just like little mini ceramic sculptures. I want to make them into like my little rice ball character. I'm not going to put his legs on it because that would just be too structurally Can you not touch my keyboard, please? Does not structurally make sense. I was thinking about making them incense holders, but I might just like make them sculptures and see if people like them. Sometimes when I'm making art or ceramic stuff, I want it to be super functional and I want it to serve a different purpose, which I do think is really cool about ceramics, is that you can have art that like you can use. But sometimes I just want to make something that has literally no purpose at all except to just be cute. So I'm gonna make a bunch of little ceramic onigiri guys, and something I want to start doing. Don't lick Kuchipachi. Oh, look, you can see his kitty spit on the Kuchipachi.
No information then. John, how dare you cheat me with Jessica? Intense crying. I can explain it. She's a Kuba __ class fan and I can't
Man, I got my green card.
Look at this.
Oh my god, I love it. It reminds me of like little pet rocks.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell them as like sculptures, so they're gonna serve no purpose except just to be pretty.
The purpose is to create joy. Sometimes when I make things like that, I think of like, you know how we get like little vintage ceramic pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Someone like 100 or 200 years from now, they're gonna be collecting little onigiris.
I ate bugs on accident.
You ate bugs?
Okay, so
broccoli? What was
no, okay, so I had this like box of lettuce, and sometimes like during the week I can't like cook myself vegetables, so I'll just like grab some and throw it in whatever I'm eating. So I was like, okay, I'll just do that. And I had already had the lettuce the previous day, and today while I was eating with my pasta, I look and I'm like, that's a bug. And I was like, oh no. So I picked all the lettuce leaves out of my dish and I put it under water and I put it in my spinner and I picked up the lettuce and the water was full of bugs.
Wait, like how many?
Like a lot, like at least over 100.
What? Worst fear.
The other day when I ate it, I definitely ate bugs. Like,
You are also a full girly.
I am. That's why it's like
You're like full all year round.
Calendar, and I always look and I'm like, what I got. Honestly, there isn't a rush. I'm not gonna like imagine you have which is kind of like crazy to me. Nobody thinks that I FaceTime with Adam Sandler. Speaking of Bumble, I'm thinking of using it for it too. Who said 10 accounts?